Tony, first of all, what's the team news going into this weekend?
Well, obviously Flinty, we missed Flinty and Danny. We've got a couple of other injuries that we will not know until last minute. So, you know, we are down now a little bit. You know, the three games that we've had have all been against teams above us. We're a little bit disappointed, really, that we only picked 4 points. If you look at it, 4 points up. You know, the Leeds game and even Sheffield United to a point. We've done it, you know, really, really well there. So a win, a draw and a loss against teams above us, two of them being away from home, you'd say that wasn't too bad, but we're a little bit disappointed that we never got more points.
I was going to say, so you've used the word disappointed there, and coming up this morning, well, our Middlesbrough hitting a rough patch, but you look at the last 7 games, you only lost one of them.
Well, we've lost one. That was our first game, our first loss since Boxing Day. So, you know, that, you know, I think that says it all. It's going to be difficult Sunday. You know, we can't hide the fact that we're going to be missing a lot of influential players, and you know that is definitely going to be a tough game. But we've got to go there and give it our best shot, and make sure that the players run around and do the best they can do.
Missing those players you mentioned, does that perhaps prompt a change in approach, style, formation?
Well, we've run out of defenders, I know that. So yeah, we're just going to have to sit and look at it and decide which is the best way to go. You know, it's not easy, and it won't be easy. But like I say, you know, we've got what we've got, and we've got to get on with it.
What are your thoughts on where Middlesbrough find themselves now, as perhaps you turn the corner into the final third of the season?
We're in a good position. We're there and close to the action. Like I say, I think the 3 games that we've played against, you know, West Brom, Leeds and Sheffield United, we could easily have come out with more points, and most probably that's a disappointing thing. So we've not felt as though we've been short on anything, in lots of respects. You know, we as I've said all along, a couple of players in this team and we'd have a very, very good team, and that's what we are. We're maybe short of, I think I've said it ever since I walked into the football club, 1 or 2 players with the pace and the ability to beat people in the final third of the pitch, and this would be a good, you know, it's a good group, and I think they've showed over the 3 games. They're a very, very committed group for this football club, and they give it their best. Maybe just lack a little bit of icing on the cake, but then that's always the important part.
Do you feel you need to find more goals? Because I mean, defensively, you're very solid.
I think ever since I come into the football club, we've needed to do that. And like last year, we scored a lot of goals at home. And if you look at it, a lot of those goals were down to having someone out wide who could take people out of the game. Well, he could take a team out of the game, never mind people. And we've certainly not replaced that. So, but we have to get on with it and have to do what we've got to do. And like I say, the players over the last 3 games, you know, and playing at Sheffield for most of the second half with just 10 men, they're just fantastic. Their output, their commitment, you know, you're going to have a look at the stats again. It's just, they're giving everything that they can for this football club.
Looking ahead to Blackburn then, obviously a reverse fixture before Christmas.
10 men again, yeah. No, I was obviously losing Mo after 20 minutes didn't help. I thought we were good up until we lost Mo, and then second half, you know, Britt scores, we could have won the game at the end and not just drawn it. So it was another game that maybe got away from us, but it'll be tough. You know, we're going. It's on TV. We're going to go there with a changed team. Let's just put it that way. And we know every game in this league is a tough game.
They've lost their last 3 straight. Do you see things that you can exploit?
Well, he left 3 of his best players out on Tuesday or Wednesday when they played. They'll all be back playing against us. So we expect it to be a tough game. You know, Tony's a good manager. He knows his way round. He's a good person as well. So yeah, I expect it being his own old club as well. I expect it to be a really tough game.
Someone presumably as well you have plenty of respect.
Yeah, Tone's, like I say, not just a very, very good manager, but he's a good lad. He's a good person.
Thank you.
In terms of creating chances, the first half against Leeds, Tony, you actually created quite a lot. So if you could kind of bottle that for the games to come, that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Well, I think we have created chances. I think if we've looked at all different things, and different areas. You know, we've created lots of opportunities and chances from set plays and haven't scored as many as what we should have. And that we've spoken to people about that. But you know, one or two of them, Flinty, you know, has had fantastic opportunity, even against Leeds. You know, the header he misses, you'd bet your life on that he would score that. So you know, they're chances that have been created, and there's been chances in other games. You know, I think George should have scored on Wednesday night. You know, it was, I know he's headed it towards goal, but if he had a little bit more composure, he had enough time. He was at a great height to actually pick the corner where he could have scored. So, yeah, that's been our Achilles heel, without a question of a doubt. But it hasn't stopped the players from creating chances. It hasn't stopped the players from running around and working out. But as structured as a team, yeah, we're very structured as a team. It's just that, like I say, that icing on the cake.
Defence has been pretty good, but will this be the weakest on paper that you've been defensively going to this game?
Well, we became weaker after the window, losing Danny Bath. So we actually, the back line was weakened in the window. And then losing, obviously, two others to it. So that's three defenders, really, in the last couple of weeks, three centre-halves. There's not many teams that can get away with losing three centre-halves.
Well, this is where you look at squad members who are quite versatile in different positions, going to do different things.
Well, that's what we're looking at the moment. You know, that the important thing is that whoever we play and whatever we do, is that they go out and, you know, they give it their best, and that's what we've, like I say, it'll be one of them. Let's get out there and give it our best.
Top two looking pretty difficult now?
There's a quarter of the season to go. Who knows? You know, there was some funny results on Tuesday and Wednesday night again. So, you know, it's all to play for. There's not, every game you play, there's not a lot between the teams. And it's usually that odd goal that, you know, that separates the teams. So we'll keep positive. Like I say, Sunday's going to be really difficult for us. We understand that. And we'll do our best. And then once we get people back, then we've got to make sure that we are focused and we do our best.
Tony, in the FA Cup this season, you know, against Peterborough, you showed that you can score goals with the defensive sort of headache that you've got. Do you perhaps say to the squad, right, if they score three, we're going to score four?
Well, we went to West Brom and scored 3 goals. You know, like I say, the whole ethos really this season is that we have been strong, we have looked resilient, we have looked like a team. And we've needed people to take the opportunities and the chances to win us games, which we haven't done. You go back to Leeds at home, you know, the game should have been over at half time, and we don't take the chances that were there. And that, like I say, that's been our Achilles heel. It's not been because of lack of effort or lack of commitment or, you know, the whole shape of the team. It's been the fact that when we've created opportunities, when we've created chances, then we haven't taken our fair share. And that's offset plays as well, which has been a we've had a very poor return for our efforts in that respect.
I know that's an area that you pride yourself on. Obviously, you work very hard on the training pitches, so does that disappoint you a little bit?
Well, the lads are getting in, but we're just not scoring. And, you know, like I said, we've talked about it, we understand it, and we've got to improve it, especially for the last third of the season.
I was going to say, yeah, I suppose at this point now, I know you're sort of saying that there's still games to go, but obviously, you know, the amount of games is getting less and less. Does that sort of turn the pressure up a little bit?
Now it's 15 games to go. It's a lot of games.
Yeah,
a lot of games to go. It's not just round the corner.
Yeah. Might feel like it.
Well, for you it might, but not for me.
That's great. Just a word on Blackburn. I know, you know, as you said, they are going through a difficult spell, but Tony Mowbray.
They've done fantastic. They got promoted last year. You know, Tony's a good manager. The expectations there are not great. You know, they've got some good players, and you know, Tony will have them up for it. You know, he's playing against a football club that he's played for and managed, so he'll be desperate to put one over on us, and we know that, and we'll go there to, you know, to try, like I say, to do our best with what we've got.
Just going back to what you said there about Danny Bath, you felt that the squad was actually weaker after the close of...
Oh, we'd have been a stronger squad if we'd have kept Danny. We wouldn't be talking about this situation now, because we would have had it covered.
Did you try and replace him?
No, the fact was we lost him late in the window, and you know that's the way it's going. Yeah, he was disappointed because he was a good lad as well. He wasn't just a good player; he was a good lad around the place. But those things happen. You have to get on with it. Like Sunday. There's lots of teams have lots of injuries, and have to regroup and get on with it. It's our turn on Sunday, and we have to show the right application and make sure the players who wear that shirt go out and give it everything.
I know you've said the players are very committed, they're a committed bunch, so is there a bit of, a siege mentality in a way, we're having a bit of a tough spell, so come on, let's stick together and show we can do this?
Lost one game since Boxing Day in the league. Such a tough spell. No, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Tony, sorry, just last one.
Last one, last time.
I know, this is from ITV Wales.
Yes.
They're just looking for you to sort of say nice things about Newport.
Nah. Listen, it's going to be a fantastic day against the champions of England. Make sure they enjoy it, and just whatever happens, enjoy the occasion, because it'll be a wonderful occasion.
Can they cause an upset?
Well, having gone down there, it's all according to what they've done to that pitch. If they flattened it out and made it nice for Man City, or whether they've cut it up a bit and made it a little bit rougher than what it was when we went down there. But it'll be a great occasion, and they've got Flinney and all the team and the town itself have just got to enjoy the occasion. Yeah, the champions are coming to town.